Benjamin Bloom was born in 1913 and started his love of learning as a child because he loved to read, and that fostered his admiration for knowledge. He got his doctorate from the University of Chicago and worked there. And from then, he is known as a pillar in educational theory. But primarily, he is known for Bloom's taxonomy, which is founded on the idea that not all learning and learning objectives and outcomes are equal. This Bloom's taxonomy is based primarily on 3 domains: affective, psychomotor, and cognitive. Affective is characterizing, organizing, valuing, responding, and receiving. Essentially, describing the way people react emotionally, and their awareness and growth and attitudes and emotion. Wow. Psychomotor is organization or origination, adaptation, complex overt response, mechanism, guided response, set, and perception. Essentially describes ability to physically manipulate an object and focuses on development and behavior and skills. Like, you start out as a baby and you can wave your hand, and then you get the ability to manipulate 1 finger or 2, and then you can learn how to use a pencil or a fork. The development of skills with objects, even your hand. And then cognitive: analyze, evaluate, create, apply, understand, and remember. Essentially, it's allowing us to realize that memorization is not the same as learning. You can memorize something, but it doesn't mean that you understand it or that you're learning anything from memorizing. While it's important, it's not the best form of learning. It's cognitive it's knowledge, comprehension, and thinking through things. Like, you understand. I already said that. You know what you're talking about. You're building on prior knowledge. You start out by counting numbers. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you go to adding. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And subtracting. 10 minus 5 equals 5. And then multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16. Division. 20 divided by 2 is 10. And then you have to start by the small steps and build on them to get to, say, algebra, where you're doing all of those at once and adding in letters and other symbols that represent different things, like a square root. And all of this was part of Bloom's taxonomy. It's building on prior knowledge, which is his main piece of work. A second thing that he's also known for is, after publishing Stability and Change in Human Characteristics, it was a book he published in, I think, 1963, somewhere around there. This publication led to the beginning or the foundation of the Head Start program, which is an early education program for primarily low-income families, for kids to get a head start in learning. It's like preschool, essentially. So, thank you.